Hello, my name is Trina. My anniversary is approaching, and I decided to surprise my husband with a peach cobbler, but not a Thanksgiving size peach cobbler. I'm going to put it in this cute little Dutch oven. Almost like a serving size, or it could be 2 servings in that pot. He loves crust, so I'm going to have to make some homemade crust for him. 4 cups of flour. I'm going to sift it to make sure there are no lumps in it. I'm going to take a tablespoon of sugar and 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm going to sift this. So, a half cup of water, an egg, and a tablespoon of vinegar. And that's it for the crust. Mix it all together. Okay, 1 3/4 cup of shortening, but I mix in butter and shortening. Really, I use a stick of butter, which is a half a cup, and then I use maybe 3/4 cups of shortening because I am using butter. But if you're just using shortening, you can use 1 3/4 cups of shortening. So I'm going to mix this all in here. And it may look like you need to add more water. Do not add more water. Try to mix everything together, and then I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let it sit. But then you don't want to overwork it either. So I'm just mixing, making sure all the flour is mixed in with the butter. And you may have chunks of butter in here, but it helps, or shortening, you might see it and you want to mix it all in together. You want to, you're going to see it because it makes the pie crust flaky. So you're not going to 100% mix it all in, but you want all your flour mixed together. And like I said, you don't want to overwork it. Add a half a stick of butter. Then we're going to add just a little bit of flour to get this to thicken up. So I drained the juice out of the peaches, and I'm putting 2 jars of peaches. So I'm going to get this going. I want my juice to thicken up just a little bit. That's why I added the flour, and I don't want to be too runny. But you do want juice in your peach cobbler. I like nutmeg in mine, and I like to do everything by taste. Probably a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, and you just see for yourself how much you want. I love ginger, and I just put a little bit of ginger. Kind of put it in everything that I bake. Spoon and taste it. And that's good. I'm going to add a cup of sugar, which is going to make more juice. If you just want to add a half a cup, you make your pie the way you want. Always have extra spoons around and taste. That's what you have to do when you're cooking. You have to keep tasting. And you may discover you like your pies a totally different way. And I'm going to pour just a little bit of vanilla. I got another clean spoon. That's good. That is really good. And I don't need to add anything else. Now, if you're making a peach cobbler, I've done this in the past with fresh peaches, you really have to taste and slowly add in your ingredients. Because every peach is different. It may be very sweet and you don't have to add a lot of sugar, or it may be very tart. I've had a lot of tart fresh peaches, and that's why I went back to the jars. I'm going to spray the bottom of the pan and roll out the dough. I cut them up, the ball of dough into 4 pieces. Now, I've never made a peach cobbler in these pans, so we're gonna see what we're gonna get here. Flour on your rolling pan. So, my husband loves lots of crust, so he wants crust at the bottom of the pan and on the top. So that's what I'm going to do. Get this in here. And I'm going to mold it. Take off some of this, but I'm going to leave some of the crust hanging over the edge. I can take some of this over here where I don't have that much and just mold it in the pan. Get that together. Then I'm going to take my peach pie filling and then I'm going to put it in the pot, fill up the pot. Put a little juice in there on top. Then I'm going to roll out another piece of the dough. Some more flour. This to the side. Take this, I'm going to put it on top, just like this. And I'm going to take some of the pieces off. But I want it to be hanging over because I'm going, that might be too big. Just going to fold it under. Make it kind of even all the way around. Can't get 100% even, but this might be a little bit too much. But so I'm going to go around this. Then I'm going to make some indentions into the pie crust. There you go, nice little cute little peach cobbler. So I was only able to make 3 tiny pies, and I have the oven on 350 and I'm going to put them in the oven. Peach cobbler for 2. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe.